Is it possible that Raquel Leviss from Vanderpump Rules isn't actually all that horrible after all now that she is the main antagonist of the show? Having lied to her friends, Vanderpump Rules' Raquel Leviss is not popular with anyone. But is this hatred justified? Everyone was stunned when it was revealed that the former beauty queen had been having an illicit relationship with Tom Sandoval, while Ariana Madix was away. Raquel is currently degraded. Since news of her affair with Tom surfaced, Raquel has been a contentious subject. When Raquel and DJ James Kennedy were dating, she initially joined the Vanderpump Rules crew. Raquel entered the scene with a lovely manner and a deer-in-the-headlights expression. Lala Kent was one of those who immediately spotted her slimy tendencies, but others assumed she was unimportant. Raquel's growth has made it clear that she stopped caring about other people and began putting herself first. She had betrayed friends along the way to show that she was not a girl's girl. Raquel frequently had to deal with a lot of animosity from her fellow co-stars, which may be one reason why she isn't a villain. Members of her Vanderpump Rules cast, such as Lala and Stassi Schroeder, frequently looked down on the model. It was frequently a hazardous environment. For instance, Lala once referred to Raquel as dumb and stupid. After they split up, James joined the group of people making fun of his ex-fiancee's IQ. Her ultimate treachery might have been motivated by the lack of love that was shown for her. Raquel has admittedly started acting on her own desires without considering the consequences. She grieved about leaving the pageants as she became older, but she hardly cried when the group ganged up on her during the reunion, which was difficult to ignore. Raquel claimed she didn't enjoy lying, yet it appeared that holding such a significant secret gave her a high. Okay, maybe Raquel erred in judgment, but so do the rest of us. Raquel first engaged in an unhealthy connection with James, tried to challenge Lala without having much of a case, and then met her demise as a result of her extramarital romance. Raquel made a mistake because she was distracted by her relationship with Tom. Despite Raquel's own conviction that she was a good girl, she frequently appeared to be living in a fantasy world. The Vanderpump Rules star excelled at playing the role, which included severing ties with the group's female members and spending more time with the men. She felt less excluded having the Toms, Peter Madrigal, and Brock Davies on her side, and this just gave her more confidence to make her voice heard within the group. She was frequently spotted pardoning James after one of his rude outbursts. Raquel frequently defended the British national, who turned into a monster after a few too many drinks. When James attacked the SUR servers, the Vanderpump Rules star frequently stood by himself. Without a doubt, Raquel had a lot of patience. Who hasn't lamented their wild ex from a previous relationship? But not many individuals have dated reality TV stars. Raquel ought to have known better than to criticize James in front of his friends, who he had first introduced to her. Raquel lost no time in twisting the script and denouncing James for having mommy issues. She also delighted in remarking on how much Ally Luber, his new lover, resembled his mother. Raquel didn't hold back when it came to a woman who had been scorned. Raquel might have thought Tom was the only person who cared about her after her broken engagement. Raquel was duped by the co-owner of TomTom's ability to persuade ladies that they are the best people in the world. Raquel was feeling vulnerable and likely couldn't stop herself from falling for a charming man because all she wanted was to be loved. Raquel appeared to have a serious crush on Peter, the manager of SUR, but it was obvious that she was just using him to get a free meal and a shoulder to weep on. Raquel spent the most of their one and only date talking about herself and even crying when she discussed her failed pageant career. Raquel ultimately violated the girl code, which is unforgivable. When Raquel decided to have an affair with Tom, the Vanderpump Rules actress destroyed every relationship she had. After boys' night, they continued their relationship while everyone was in Mexico for Sheena Shea's wedding. And they didn't end until they were discovered. No one will ever trust Raquel again because her true colors are now showing. Peter, who was left with the bill, a wet shirt, and no one to call his girlfriend, naturally appeared to be a little angry. It was obvious that Raquel overstressed herself in an effort to find the ideal partner. Anywhere you go, dating can be challenging, but in Los Angeles, the options are getting dwindling. She frequently lost herself in the search for the ideal man. She never advocated for herself while dating James out of concern about upsetting the DJ. This character attribute leans more toward sadness than villainy. Thank you for watching. Write what you think about it. Subscribe to the channel.